The Trapper was the first character to receive a community-made cosmetic. The Rogi mask was made by Steam user DWU, and as you can see in his profile, he even made weapons for the rest of the killers that never saw the light. Two of the Wraith's add-ons have a joke Easter egg on them. If you check the Serpent add-on, it says the symbol is called OS Neck. The other add-on that was changed on the live version of the game, the Hound, which is now the Wonuk symbol, during the PTB of the Spirit, the 2.20 patch, was originally called the Good Boy symbol. Hillbilly is the only original character that does not appear on the new banner of Dead by Daylight. For some very weird reason, the nurse has a hole in her underwear, and I cannot show this on YouTube, so you will have to check it out yourself. The Huntress codename in the files is Bear, even though she did not have a bear mask until 1 year later. Back in the days, Myers used to have a music cue for survivors when he was about to tear up. This was removed for balance purposes. During a very short period of time, when Decisive Strike could be used by anyone on the first pickup, the Hag had a bug which made her stun duration considerably shorter than the rest of the killers, making her one of the most powerful killers during this meta. The Doctor was originally going to be Chinese with a completely different lore. Due to the success of DBD in China, they made a community post where they showcased this killer exclusively for Chinese players, and they could vote on a killer theme. The winner was a Chinese doctor who was controversial for using electrotherapy to cure video game addiction, and thus, the Doctor and Feng Min were born. If you like this fact, check out this video in the top card or description for more. For some very weird reason, Leatherface has a fully modeled face under the Pretty Woman mask. This is not the case for the rest of his masks. It has been 4 years, 4 months and 23 days since the release of Freddy Krueger, and he has not received a single cosmetic during this whole time. The survivor's hands will bleed for a short period of time after successfully removing the reverse bear trap. The clown has pitch black eyes in order to make him look scarier, but for some reason on the promotional art for the Santa skin, he was drawn with normal eyes, which confirms that the clown has blue eyes. The Spirit has gone through many changes during her development, but did you know that one of the ideas was for her sword to go from under the wrist? If you take a look on the top of the Ormond map, you can see that there's a graffiti of the Legion. This art was made by Jeff Johansson, and you can see that in his lore. During the Plague's whispering while she holds Corrupt Purge, she says the same phrase as in her Mori. The Ghostface Devilface mask, when equipped with his default outfit, makes some holes in the hood instead of clipping through them. This detail is exclusive for these two cosmetics. Many of the Demogorgon sounds are royalty-free sound effects that can also be heard on the video game Spore, and one of them is even from a goat. Despite the fact that the devs are constantly fixing the cosmetic set glitch because they look weird, the Oni has two outfits that when combined create a cursed outfit that is completely unlinked and legal to use, so abuse this cosmetic while Behaviour is not watching. The Deathslinger has an engraving in his gun that says Death to Bayshore. This is the thing that Deathslinger cleans the blood of during his cooldown animation. Pyramid Head has a fully modeled tongue, and I have a mind-blowing theory for this, so if you are enjoying the video, consider dropping a like, and if we reach enough support, I will make a video talking about this theory that I found. During a very short period of time after his release, when you looked up in the sky with the Blight, you could see a white dot. The Trickster is the character with the most complex breathing system in the game. When you stand still, he breathes slowly. But when you start running, he starts to breathe faster. He is the only killer in the game that does this. In the twins' lore, it is said that the Black Veil experimented on them with the offerings that there are currently in the game. Some of them include the Moonlight Bouquet, the Damp Oaks, and the Bloodpoint offerings as well. In the Nemesis Blight skin, you can see an eye in one of his shoulder, which references Dr. Birkin from Resident Evil. When you spawn a gateway while using Pinhead, he will start to hum. The artist is the only killer to make a sound while falling. This could be connected to the fact that Carmina tried to commit dive by falling off a bridge, and every time we fall a height in DBD, this experience is reminded to her. Originally, Sadako was planned to project an image of her cursed video once she successfully attacked a survivor. While this did not make the final cut, this effect is still present in the lobby animation of her attack. We reached 1,000 subs, and I wanted to make this video as a thank you for all your support. If you enjoyed this type of content, make sure to subscribe and I will make a part 2, this time for survivors. Also check my other videos if you like this type of content.